Hello. We're back from the holidays.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. And it's 2024. Oh my God, it's here.
I only wrote 2023 twice today.
Right? I know. Well, remember when we used to have to write checks? That was the biggest fear.
Yeah.
God.
Well, Happy New Year. We're now going into, Debriana, our 4th year of Corona Kitchen.
Right. We are. 4th year.
We started
Fourth.
this thing in 2020.
Right?
I can't even believe it.
Amazing. Oh my God. And when you think of everything that's happened in 4 years, it's kind of monumental.
It's hard to wrap one's head around, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Very, very, very much so. And we have a book.
The whole book thing. And while we're on the subject of that, anybody who's watching tonight, could you please, if you have a moment, go to Amazon and write a review if you if you have feelings about that time we are feeling.
Share them. Really share good feelings. Good feelings.
Yeah. You feel like giving us 5 stars, whatever you think the book is. If you love this experience, it would really be great.
That would really help us.
Reviews. So if we could do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, we haven't asked anybody to do that yet, but we need to. So that would be cool. And we have some things coming up. January 30th, we're going to be doing a book signing in Albuquerque at BookWorks. And
very exciting.
February 10th, we're doing a live demo and book signing
at Las Cosas.
Oh, Las Cosas. Sorry.
Las Cosas.
I know, I keep doing that.
The wonderful, wonderful culinary cooking store of Santa Fe. They just have everything. They have a beautiful demo kitchen. We don't know what we're cooking yet, but it'll be fun. And we'll maybe we'll make that a show or something. That would be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So we'll be signing books there and cooking things, just in time for Val's Day on February 10th.
And then a lot of people have asked about the East Coast and Midwest tour for us, and we're definitely doing East Coast first. Just still nailing down all the times and dates and places, but it's looking like end of February, right?
Yep. It looks like that. It could be March, where we'll know something in the next day or two, I think.
But we're hooking up with some great bookstores in some, what are our cities?
Here's our on Corona Kitchen publicist. Please like every episode. Thank you, Kelly.
And thank you, Kelly. We're really glad that you are feeling better, and super fan Kelly, and we're just sending you New Year love right now.
Big love.
But we hope to go to DC, Philadelphia, New York, Boston, or Boston, Maine for sure. And Maine for sure. So if you're out there, get excited because we're coming to your town.
Woo!
Yeah. Yep, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, and I think the first stop will be Politics and Prose in Washington, D.C. And the great Bob Seska has said he may join us. So that'll be a really fun book signing.
It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. If you're in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, it'll be wonderful to see.
Yeah. So
what are you making tonight? Because
I don't know about
you, but I ate a lot over the holidays. I need to stop.
I know. We have all eaten our way through the end of the year. Oh, Happy New Year, Facebook person.
Happy New Year.
At least we're back on Facebook and everything's working. We still can't see who you are, but that's okay.
Finally, I mean, we were without Facebook for a while, but anyway, Happy New Year.
Now we're back. And look, I have a giant organic cauliflower.
And what sort of magic will you make out of this?
I am going to make a pizza.
Love it.
Yeah. Yes. So it's April. Oh, hi, April. Woo!
Hi.
That's awesome. So yes, I'm going to make a fake pizza. So what I'm gonna do here, let me move this. Where's my cameraman?
So, where's your crew?
Cameraman is left. I set my oven on 400. Just so you know.
Well,
Okay, what
I set my oven on 400, and I'm going to cut the cauliflower into slices that we'll use as the pizza crust. Now, the thing about the cauliflower is it can sometimes break apart. So I'm going to show you a trick. So see, this one's a nice steak. That one.
Okay, wait a second, Debriana. You're making like the cauliflower steak pizza. I thought you were doing like cauliflower, like a crust. So it's different.
Well, become the crust.
So the actual vegetable becomes the crust. Okay, so this is cool. This is this is different. Okay.
Yeah, this is because I've tried to make a cauliflower crust before.
Yeah.
It's I think it's hard to do to get it to taste right.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like, you go into it and you think, oh, this is going to be like dough, and it's not.
So don't hate me, Corona Kitchen members, if you're watching. But guess what I'm doing right now while I'm sitting here watching Debriana cook? I have Debriana's famous pizza dough from our cookbook in my proofing oven right now.
These are nice. It's nice slices.
Full disclosure. But anyway, keep making your cauliflower pizza. Okay.
Yes. So sometimes the hardest part, I think you need to leave the whole thing intact, like the core, while you're cutting this.
Okay.
And then sometimes the on the end, the cauliflower kind of breaks apart like this.
Yeah.
Like in pieces. So what I did to kind of salvage that was make the end, so that it can lay flat. So cut off a corner so that it's flat on both sides.
Okay.
And then I just put the little cauliflower pieces next to it.
I see.
And then I'm going to put cheese there to hold it together.
Glue it
and
together.
It will meld it like a soldering iron.
Yeah, that's it. That's how you do it.
Okay.
So I'm doing 4 slices, and I've got them about a half to like 3/4 of an inch-ish, around there, thick. And the next thing I'm going to do is brush my cauliflower with chopped garlic and olive oil. So
Wait a second. When we did the article for the Albuquerque Journal, was I doing this? I was brushing
I don't know.
cauliflower.
I
was brushing cauliflower in your house.
Oh.
Or was it
we might have. Oh, yeah. We were going to do it.
It was a fever dream.
Yeah. No, it was a fever dream, and it's okay. You can have that. So I'm
tired. It's been a long day. Wow. Okay, that's a nice close-up, David.
Yeah, nice close-up, David. Oh, my God.
My wife is not impressed with my close-up.
My nice close-up, David. Now, I'm going to pour about, I don't know, a half a cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup of olive oil in a bowl, and I'm going to paint my cauliflower steaks with the olive oil.
I swear I did this. I swear I did.
Yeah, you probably did. I know I was eating cauliflower pizza. I've been eating cauliflower pizza like a lunatic. But I didn't make this version.
Because it's satisfying and filling, but without all the dough.
Yeah, without the dough part. Because there are going to be carbs, but just not. And then the other thing I'm going to do is thank you, Sean, for my Penzies spice.
Yay.
Yes, this is the shallot one. And I'm going to sprinkle that.
I love that one. Can I
just my gosh.
It's so good.
Delicious.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's very delicious. And then I'm going to sprinkle just a tiny bit of salt on each side. And I'm going to do that on each side. So the oven's on 400.
Okay.
Why
did you do this? am I making the dough?
Because dough is delicious.
Because dough is good.
Dough is
Dough
really delicious.
equals love.
That's right, people. So just, carefully turn them over
Okay.
and then do the other side.
You do it on both sides. Okay.
Yeah, I do. I do. I think it's going to taste better.
More flavorful.
Yeah, because what do we always say in Corona Kitchen?
Fat carries the flavor.
Flavor. Yes, it does indeed. So, since you're cutting down on other stuff, don't you want to have it to be tasty either?
You gotta flavor cauliflower because it's not naturally.
Yeah. Shall we say succulent?
Exactly.
Kelly said it tastes like dirt.
For cauliflower, you get a bad rap.
I know. All right, so a little bit of salt, a little bit of the now there's different groups that I have another shallot flavor kind of. This doesn't have any salt in it, the one from Penzies,
Okay.
which is what I like, so I can control the salt. So this one is called With Justice, Peace, and Equality, Tasty Food Seasoned Liberally.
Gotta love
It is.
Pansy.
The shallot thing is amazing. Okay, so I'm going to put this. See these, how pretty they are? Now they're going in the oven.
Okay.
And they're on 400. All right, now.
How long?
I never throw this part out. It all goes in the soup stock thing, right?
How long do you put the cauliflower steak pizza dough-ish in the oven?
The fake pizza dough. Well, right now they're going to go in there for probably 10 minutes while I do the rest of my preparation.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, so I have about a half a cup, maybe a little bit more, of chicken stock that I'm going to put in this frying pan and heat up. And in the meantime, I'm going to slice a purple potato, so it's not totally white pizza, and a Yukon Gold potato into nice slices, like about, I don't know, not about a quarter of an inch thick. And then I'm going to put them in this chicken stock and steam it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I always learn stuff watching you cook.
What did you learn?
I don't know. I just never steam the potatoes. With the chicken stock, that's, it's like anything else. If you use flavorful things instead of just water, as we're all used to, you can make better tasting.
It's going to taste better.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going to put a little pepper on the top. And then I'm going to let those steam so that they're cooked a little bit, partly through.
Yeah.
When I put them back on the pizzas in there.
Yeah.
So the other thing I have is this gorgeous Cambozola blue cheese.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, it's really good. I know, I love it. The cauliflower is the what? Pig pen of peanuts.
What? Who said that?
Mushroom stock is great too. Yes, it is. And so our favorite stock thing is Better Than Bouillon, and they make an excellent mushroom stock.
Oh yeah.
If you're not doing the meat thing, don't use some other kind of stock. They have a roasted vegetable stock that's outstanding, so you can make a stock out of you can use whatever you want for the potato. But my suggestion is to use something a little more flavorful than water.
So this is a gluten-free situation.
Yes, indeed it is. You are correct.
Okay.
It's not totally carb-free because we're going to have these potatoes. But, if you really wanted to be carb-free, you could just leave the potatoes off.
Right.
Also, if you wanted to be vegetarian, you could not use the prosciutto that I'm going to add.
God, prosciutto's my spirit animal.
Okay, so I have a nice large shallot.
Yum.
I'm going to do some slices of that.
Yummy.
Kind of thinly sliced. And I'm going to make those crispy, and I'm going to sprinkle those on the top. So you've got
Oh my God.
the
Yum.
shallots on the bottom, with on the cauliflower with that delicious Penzies
Oh
shallot shake. Oh, this stuff is divine, honestly. It's let me see what it has in it. Shallots, garlic, onion, green peppercorns, chive, and green onions. So no salt in this one. It's just the dehydrated. It is so delicious.
It really helps when, like, I don't know about you guys out there, but I'm growing all of my scallions and chives right now. Even in snow, they're growing in the sun.
Yep.
But I use them up, and so you need something like this product to really kick up those flavors, and it's
a
so
little
yum.
bit. Yep.
Yeah.
So these are kind of steaming away in here, the potatoes. And when they're done, I'm going to take them out and dry them, and I'm going to crisp up my prosciutto.
How long are you steaming the potatoes for, approximately?
Well, until they're just sort of fork tender. They're not there yet. It's probably going to be a good 5 to 10 minutes too. So while you have the cauliflower in there,
okay,
that's why I'm doing the potatoes while that's in there. So the cauliflower should get tender while it's in there. That's the whole point. You don't want it. You don't want a tough cauliflower, like not cooked. So best thing ever. It is. You're 3 months into your gluten-free and you're I'm so sorry. I don't know why you would want to be gluten-free. I can get into cutting down on gluten just because if you want to watch your weight and all that stuff. But I don't know if I could just do it full time as a choice unless you really had to.
Yeah, unless a doctor gave me an absolute, I would be really hard pressed to do that. Yeah,
I know. It's too sad.
But like what you're doing is making me want to eat my dough pizza tonight and make this tomorrow.
I know. Now I gotta say, I the first time I made it, I did it with tomato sauce, and it was delicious. And the other thing that really worked is instead of, if you're really against cauliflower, you can use cabbage. And oddly enough, the cabbage is delicious. And you do it the same exact way.
I never met a cabbage I didn't like. I love cabbage.
I do too. I love cabbage. And it was delicious.
Yeah.
It was delicious. Yeah. Okay, so I have pesto in my freezer that I took out that I made over the summer.
Nice.
If you don't have pesto, I saw the coolest pesto at World Market this weekend.
Really?
Oh, they had some extraordinary pastas and really, yes, very good for you. It is good for you. And really cool, like Italian pastas and pestos and tomatoes and all imported from Italy. Beautiful.
Yum.
No, it doesn't.
I gotta say, like, for me, pesto's one of those things where for the longest time I thought, oh, pesto has to be basil, some kind of nut, olive oil, and Parmesan, right? That's the classic. But you can make pesto out of anything.
Yes. I made lemon pesto this year. Yes.
It's so fun to make it out of different kinds of nuts. Like, I love making pesto with walnuts or sunflower seeds. I've made the best pesto with sunflower seeds.
Different kinds of greens. Like I used
different kinds of greens.
Yep, I used the greens from my garden. So I have, the leaves of the radish
Yes.
are and those are so good for you.
Yes. And even you can make tomato pesto. You can make artichoke pesto. Like I've done it all and it's so fun and it freezes so well. You could take it out at any time and make like say a cauliflower pizza or whatever. It kicks it all
Yeah,
up.
you can kick it all up.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to check my potatoes. Oh, they're almost there. And what I'm doing now is I'm just sauteing a little bit the prosciutto. So I'm just crisping it up a little bit.
Yummy.
Huh?
That sounds so good.
Yes, it is. Okay, camera can fly in now.
Camera.
So that's like it. I usually tear it in half. So that's like two slices of prosciutto.
Mmm.
Now, you know, if you're vegetarian, obviously skip this step.
Skip this stuff.
You can do, you know, the other thing you could add though, if you wanted to your pizza, if you're not going to, you know, crisp up the prosciutto and add prosciutto, you can do fennel seed in your olive oil with your shallot. And that kind of, you know, that always reminds me a little bit of sausage.
Yeah,
You know, it has that.
That's a good point.
So I'm going to go ahead and put some olive oil in my already hot pan, and I'm going to go ahead and crisp these shallots.
Oh man!
While I'm waiting for my
Yummy.
And then I'm going to check on my potatoes by just doing that. Oops, not quite. There. I'm getting there.
David, are you hungry yet?
It smells so good. Oh my God.
I bet it does.
Yeah, it's good. It's all good. So you just want to poke the potatoes with a knife or a fork just to see, and just when the prongs go in, that's when you know you want to take it out. You don't want it to get too soft, or they're not gonna. They'll be hard to pick up.
Okay.
All right. So you can see the cauliflower is sizzling. Oh, I want a big spatula, a fat one. So I have my wide one. I need cameraman. Where's my cameraman?
Coming back.
And I'm gonna flip.
Doing the flipping.
Yep, I'm flipping.
He's drinking on the job.
I am.
Right, he is. I know he is. All right, so this is the cauliflower that's kind of loose.
Okay.
So I'm gonna flip it over because
Okay.
they're starting to get brown on one side. Ow. And push all the pieces together like this.
Right.
Into a little. And then I'm going to take my cheese and kind of put it on top of there so it melts in around the cauliflower.
Now we're
So
talking.
is that mozzarella or the blue cheese?
No, it's Parm. It's Parm.
Oh, Parm. Okay.
Yeah, because I want this to get crispy and solid.
Okay.
You didn't glue all of them, just the two.
Just the ones that were falling.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then I'm going to put them back in and let them get brown on the other side.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so these are starting to crisp up, and now I'm going to check my potatoes again. Check in the potatoes. Oh, those ones are done. That's done. That's done.
I love that you put potatoes on there. That's not an American thing to do when you think about food.
No, it's not. It's an Italian thing to do.
Definitely.
So what I want to do with my potatoes is take them out of take them out of the chicken stock or whatever kind of stock you were using, and dry them off a little bit.
So they're not soggy.
Yeah, because I want them to crisp up a little bit when they go in the oven. That's just me. If you didn't want to, you don't have to. But see, almost all of that liquid is gone.
Yeah. Wow.
And so, you know where it is? In the potatoes.
There you go. All that chicken stock.
So now the potatoes are delicious.
Yummy.
Now I'm going to check on my shallots. See, like you could, if you wanted, you didn't want to multitask the way I am, you could make the shallots ahead of time. You could do the potatoes ahead of time and just let them, you know, dry out.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just going to pat them like this. And they're going to just dry out right here. All right, so we have our toppings ready. The prosciutto,
Yum.
potatoes, the blue cheese, and the pesto.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, so you're not going to miss not having a crust, are you?
No, I'm not. And I'm about
No,
to
you're
go
not.
make a pizza that will not have as delicious of toppings.
Yes. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting, giving that a few more minutes, I'm going to remind people that this is now 2024. And
guess
that
what's
means
happening in 2024?
we all can get back to work now and elect Democrats. Because we're going to need everybody. And here's the thing I say, let's get 2024 and let's have fun doing it because we're the fun people. We're not the mad people. We're the fun people.
We're the fun people.
So, you know, go door knocking with a friend. And at the end of it, you know, when my friend JD and I go, afterwards we make a plan and we'll go get coffee together. Or, you know, you can make it fun for yourself. Don't just like make it drudgery work.
And I gotta say something. I had something really inspiring happen today. So I had to take two 17-year-olds somewhere. And both of them will be 18 for the election. And without my intervention whatsoever, one asked the other, "Are you going to vote this year?" And the answer was, "Hell yeah." And they're so into it. And they're basically like, Biden or the downfall of democracy. Those were their words. So
hey, listen, today,
thanks, Gen Z. Thank you.
I know. A woman died in Texas because she couldn't get an emergency abortion. Died. And this is the way it's going to be from now on. We cannot. So everybody needs to get on board. That is amazing. So here's the thing. You can remind your 18-year-olds to bring a friend. Bring two friends.
Yes.
You know, make it a party.
And they've got to get registered. You know, everybody has to think about that too, because that's always the thing that people wait till the last minute to do. Do it now.
Yeah.
Do it as a present to yourself for finally here in 2024. Just make sure you are, make sure your friends and family are. It's just, you know, what the stakes couldn't be higher, honestly.
That's right. They couldn't be higher. Okay, so now on my dry potatoes, I'm taking the very last bit of my garlicky oil, and I'm just going to paint one side of my potatoes. I'm going to take out my cauliflower. Here she is. Here's my cauliflower.
Nice.
See, you can see the cheese melting, and it's going to hold all these together. And then I'm going to take my pesto, and I'm going to paint that on the top of each one.
This is like painting fun with pizza. Okay.
Yes, playing with your food in a fun way.
Yes. Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, it's totally fun. And I love using stuff out of my freezer from my garden. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? The pesto always tastes better too because it's had time to
Mm-hmm.
really infuse all those flavors
Yeah,
and melt together.
Uh-huh. Okay, so that's all painted up. Then I'm going to take my potatoes and lay them on the top. So it's not totally white pizza because I'm using purple potatoes, but you know.
And if you wanted to, you could use tomato sauce instead of pesto.
Oh yeah, no, the tomato sauce
you want.
awesome.
You could do whatever you want. You could do whatever you want.
Yeah. And now I'm going to put my baby back in the oven for 10 minutes and let those get crispy, the potatoes.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take it out at the end of 10 minutes. I won't bore you with the rest of it. Just hanging out. And I'm going to put prosciutto on the top and then my blue cheese and put it back in the oven until the blue cheese melts and then top it with the crispy shallots. And voila.
That's going to be so divine. That's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. Now, are you going to miss a crust? No, because it's so tasty.
You've inspired me. I literally am not kidding. I will make this tomorrow night for dinner. And it will probably be better than my pizza. Even though I have to say, this pizza recipe that's in the cookbook, the dough is sublime. It's perfect.
Yes,
it works
it is
every
good.
time.
If you want to start the year with no dough. Now I'm really letting these get crispy, these shallots. So just FYI.
Nothing better than crispy shallots.
Nothing better. Nothing better. So by the time the cauliflower's been in there, it's been in there a good 20 to 30 minutes. So it'll be cooked all the way through. So if you've got it like 3/4 of an inch thick steak, it will get soft all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my story. So speaking of story, we also have sugars available, gourmet sugars. The next thing might be salts, but we don't have those yet. So where you can get those, though, are at Holly's Homegrown, and you can go to our website, Golden Goose Kitchen, and get the link there.
Yes, and let's just talk about the sugars for a moment. These sugars are so delicious. Holly's selling out of them. She can't make them fast enough, but she does. She keeps making or working with her with this recipe, and the 3 different kinds are vanilla cardamom, ginger cinnamon, and orange chili. And they just level up your desserts or your rims of glasses for cocktails.
Or your coffee.
I mean,
I'm telling you. I put it in my frother. It's the vanilla cardamom in the morning, and I'm addicted to it.
It's so good. I put the orange chili on the chocolate part of my macaroons to finish them after they come out of the oven. I mean, fantastic. I mean, I gotta say.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a true story. They're so delicious. Someone stole yours. Yes, that is a story. That's a story we have. We were doing a book signing, and this lovely old lady was talking to us. Little gray-haired lady, and the next thing we knew, our sugars were gone.
She had an accomplice, though. It was like they were like little senior citizen snatchers, sugar snatchers. And while they were, distracting me with something, then the other one put the thing in a purse, and I was like, wait, whoa, what happened? And they took the sample sugars. It was hilarious.
It was really funny. So now just if you come to see us and we have the samples out, they're not sugar.
Yeah, we're putting something else in there.
Yeah, just FYI.
But wherever you are, ladies, we hope you're enjoying the sugars.
Yes. There are many ways you can use them. If you want to ask, just ask.
Let us know. We've let it go. We've let it go. Just
Yeah,
enjoy the
yeah,
video,
no.
okay?
Now all
Just
we
enjoy
do is
it.
laugh about it, so it's really funny. But
It was funny.
please, I'm asking you. You can follow us on our AG account right there at the Corona Kitchen, and please join a group. Join a group. It's fun.
Yeah.
Join a group.
Yes.
Everybody's
Join the
going to get
group.
working and have fun. That's what we're going to do.
Do what you can. You'll feel good. We've got to progress. We have to progress. We cannot go the other way. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to manifest that out there. We cannot.
No, we cannot. So I will post pictures in our lovely Facebook group, and we will be back next week with something tasty. Just keep an eye on our website. That's where we're going to post where our events will be. That's where you can also get the sugars and stuff like that. So thanks, you guys.
Thank you all so much. It was a great holiday season for us and our book, and we just appreciate you all so much. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, and go to Penzies. Check out their spices. It's awesome.
Yeah, they're great company.
Yeah. Bye, you guys. See you next week. Yeah.
Bye.